car? She's looking at everything like, what's going on? What happened? They're washing. Washing the car. Yeah.
Washing the car, baby.
The water. The water. Good morning. I hope you guys enjoyed that little video of her going through the car wash for the first time. Donald wanted to take her. Putting my earrings in. We have a busy day because I need to go get my eye exam done today. Hopefully get some glasses. And Amethyst is right here playing with the rocker. She wanted her pink coat, not her blue coat. Tells you very much no. I love my new curtains. I got the 2 hooks upstairs. I need to hang those up. And then on this side I got a purple. So it's kind of like odd contrast. But when you come down the steps, this whole room is lit up in the colors that I like, pink and purple. Due to the fact that I'm on underneath Donald's insurance, the company that we were is United Healthcare, but they do a vision one kind of separate. And so Eye Institute is directly across the street from me, but I can't go to them because they can't see my services apparently. It's weirdly odd. But I'm going to be trying lens crafters for the first time today. Going in there, getting my eye exam there. And hopefully put in for some new contacts and new glasses because the job now that I'm doing at the same company will be strictly DMA, which is basically medical documentation and transferring it to the system where it needs to go. It's what I've been doing right now. But I'm supposed to be training for schedule changes. So we'll see how that goes. That's on Monday. So I'm excited. I like this job. I really do. I like the company. I like the people I work with. They're very, very family oriented. Don't ever get contacts if you can't touch your eyeballs. All right, now guys, I am back home. So after getting my glasses for today, or putting them in order, I'm so hyped to get them. I've been mixing my money, making sure I'm using where I need to, and not going overboard and overspending, and finding ways to micromanage large purchases. And because I am legally blind, like I wear contacts and you guys can't see them, but I am trifocal when it comes to vision, if it's the best way to so you guys can understand. And so my glasses, even though I might get a really cheap frame, which I got one of the plastic ones, so I really like how they were. Even though I might get a cheap frame, my medicine in my frames will drive my purchase up to $600 and up. So I actually use Afterpay, and no, they're not paying me for this. Hey Afterpay, I'm here if you want to though. I did use Afterpay at Lens Crafters. I had to go there today. I couldn't go to the Eye Institute which even the the doctor seeing me was like, you should have just went to Eye Institute. It's nearby. I was like, yeah, it's next door. It's across the street. But the medical benefits that I'm under, I can't use them, and I had to go to that lens craft first, preferably that one, because that one took my insurance. So the short of it is that I was able to put my order in without taking a big chunk out of my pay. And it's been micromanaged it down into 4 payments. And so I'm just waiting for the text for them to tell me that my glasses are ready. Because girl is moving from CSR, I'm moving from the phones at my job, and I'm moving to a job where I really, really am looking at the computer screen intensely, trying to figure out these clinician signatures of who the patient is and transferring files. So it's just, I need to be able to go like this with my glasses, like. But other than that, hype about that. And so after we left there, we actually went to Primark, which I was planning to do a trip this upcoming weekend to go get Amethyst summer clothes down at Primark. But there was a Primark there in that store. So we're going to review what I got for Amethyst for Christmas. Well, not Christmas, I'm sorry, for spring. I really wanted to get her some spring clothes. From my experience when it comes to buying clothes for Amethyst, so far Primark's clothes and sneakers and socks and shoes have been the best. Walmart, yes, great prices, but my baby is chunky. So when those spandex pants shrink down, they come too tight on her legs. So far, anything from Primark, when you wash it, it shrinks a little bit, but Primark makes their clothes bigger because they know that it's going to shrink. So it works. And so I have a review for that. I've been really busy. I'm sorry, guys. I know I've been promised you I would do these videos, but life has been life. I got an order in for 5 incense burners, and she wanted a particular color. So this is the silver one. She wanted some gold flake ones. So this is a gold flake one that we did for her. She wanted a red one. So it's a red gold in the back, but I used a dye, like a liquid dye instead of powder, and it came out like red but pink. But she also wanted a pink one. This one has the moons on it, and it has the little rose quartz in there, and she wanted a yellow one. She just got her own house, so she wanted incense burners for each room. And I got my mini today. My Cricut mini came in. It's been a fight with this. Like, they said they delivered it, but they didn't really deliver it. They resent it out. And then Amazon did the same thing with me. I don't know what's going on with the Cricut minis. But I got that because there's some stuff I'm starting to do with wood and with imaging and engraving. And so I needed a heat press, a tiny heat press, because my big one was just too big. And once again, that's another thing where I've been able to get all my Cricut supplies through Walmart using a firm. Once again, hi firm. Using a firm, and that helped me a lot because these things are pricey, but this is the next stage I wanted to move into my art and my craft and get things rolling on my site. So other than that, I also had gotten my first Erin book. I wanted a book where I could journal, which is big. I always wanted big journals. And I like that it has this note on it, and it has a grid sheet, so that when I'm making my plans where it involves scarves and stuff, I can actually use the dot grid so that I can map things out, take notes, take measurements. And I ordered some washi tape. I can't wait to use it because this will be something that's both of a journal and at the same time a notebook for me for my arts and crafts, because I needed something big where I can write down big notes and draw out the full length of how the scarf and how length I'm going to need, or when I'm doing a project that's going to be going on to a cup or a wooden board to know exactly the length of what I need. So I'm excited to start with this. And I can't wait to get those washi tapes. I got some really cute ones from the dollar store. But wait till you guys see these washi tapes. And I'm thinking of doing a video including the washi tapes and getting things set up for what I want to do on them. But we'll do with them. But right now, I'm going to do what I said I was going to do, which was to review my shopping experience for Amethyst. Now I'm hyped. I'm hyped. So hold up. Baby girl got a lot. And I really wanted to get her a new pair of rain boots. I'm getting some scissors so I can cut the stuff while I do this. I wanted to get her some new rain boots. Her feet are at that size 7, which is, I'm a 7.5. It's always hard to find my size because so many people are 7.5. But she's at that size 7 now. And so her rain boots, that y'all remember the rainbow ones I had, she like was always in them. She likes being able to slip her foot in and take them out. I was supposed to get a 7, I got a size 8. But she has a big toe. And so the 8 kind of gives her that room. And when I took these out the bag at my mom's house to show her, she was all over them. Like, she was like, I want these on now. They had the cutest set. So it actually, there's a rain jacket, there's the rain boots, and there's a rain jumper. And I decided that I wanted to get her the rain boots and the rain jumper. She loves the water. You guys have seen on Instagram and in videos of her trying to climb in the water or fall in the water. And I figured when it is really a rainy day, just put this on top of her, kind of like the snowsuit, and then she can go to town and I won't be wanting to kill her. Because she really like will jump in a puddle in a hot second. But it's really cute. Oh, I didn't even notice. Love me and hand me down. This jacket belongs to. That's cute. So if I wanted to hand it down to someone, I could. So they had the cutest sneakers there, a Minnie Mouse sneakers, and I couldn't, once again, find the size 7. I really wanted to get her that in the size 7, and it was like finding a needle in a haystack, so I gave up. If I come across them later on in another one, I'll probably get them there. Donald came and stopped in real quick, but look at these. These are so cute. And of course, her favorite thing is that they glow. I mean, really, Primark has such really cute things that aren't an arm and a leg and in price. So if you do have one nearby you, I mean, when we went to the mall and we were waiting outside for the Uber to go home, every parent that came out that building had a Primark bag. And some of them weren't even parents, some of them were adults, because I think I'm not sure, I never really looked into it, but I believe Primark has a signed contract with Disney, and so you can get your Disney apparel there for a reasonable price that's not highly crazy expensive. So but speaking of which, so I got her some sweatpants. I was supposed to, once again, be going to get summer clothes, but their stuff be so cute for the kids. I'd be kind of jealous. But these are really cute, and I think they were $9. It was $9, and the Disney logo is on there. It's on the tag. And at first I wasn't going to get it, but my mom said, please get her some more sweatpants. Just because she's growing out of the ones she has. They're starting to get short on their legs, and which is true. So, and I like that it has little pockets. Some of her sweatpants don't have pockets now, so I like that. But a lot of the sweatpants I got for her winter clothes came from Primark, and they have been holding up great. So then, of course, Primark has these shirts in there that are like $3, $3.50, or sometimes $5. And this one, my mom picked this one up. And it's just a simple love. And I'm just untagging as I go, guys, because I didn't get to do this earlier. Mom does a busy life, because moms are always busy. You know what I'm saying. That I'm trying to get myself out of this habit of doing this, but every time I get her a top or clothes in general, I always go for the clothes where there is a unicorn on there or a rainbow, because if you don't know and you're new here and you're just watching me for the first time, Amethyst is indeed my rainbow baby. I conceived her about 6 months after I lost my first little one at full term, and her name was Avalon. So Amethyst is my rainbow baby, and I'm always getting her unicorns and rainbows. I can't stop doing it, and for some reason, this is having the hardest time getting this off, so I'm gonna have to work with that later. See what I mean? I just can't help it. Plus, I love unicorns, so unfortunately, my daughter will have to suffer through my likes. So as we're going through taking some of the stuff off, I also wanted to talk to you guys. Ironically, I'm putting this all in one video because this is how I feel like I'm gonna have to do this way. So I've had a lot of questions about Medcerts. Medcerts covers an array of different fields, from file clerk all the way up to when you draw blood work. I don't know the name of it. I'm not going to try to. I suck at punctuation of words. Okay, guys, if you didn't know, now you know. But anyway, they cover an array of things, and I'm going to try to remember to put the slide in here for you guys to see of all the things that you can get yourself into. Their classes are strictly online, but I believe at one point they were face-to-face, and they might be moving back to that. It originally for people who were married to someone in the military who wanted to get into a job or a field. That was kind of what Medcerts originally kind of started, and then they started to branch out and do more. And I will never forget that when my the gentleman who picked up the phone when I first called Medcerts said, if you're going into this field for money, please don't come into this field for money, because you have to be willing to help some people. You have to be, a nurse's job is to nurse. And if that's not what you're going to go into nursing for, please do not do it. Please do not do it. I back him up 100%. Please do not do it. Okay? Just don't. All right? Because you're going to find yourself having to help a lot of people who are grumpy about the fact that they have to have help to begin with, and you have to have the patience. And if you know your elders, they are on time about everything, so you have to be also on your P's and Q's, making sure that they know what time you're coming and all that jazz. Okay, so that's just a little experience for me, for those who are wanting to be nurses. Really talk to your nurse friends, ask them what they do. If you're going to be a skilled nurse, ask them what they do. Ask them how things really work in the home health field area, and kind of get an idea before you move into that field. But other than that, from the list of what Medcerts actually gives you in choice of, most of those classes are online. My classes fees was $2,000 and something for a course that you can either run through really quickly, because no one's there to watch you with these classes, or you can take your time like I did. And they assigned someone kind of like a schoolroom teacher to oversee you and make sure, I love this, little bucks, make sure that you are remaining on course to your classes. They'll give you a little nudge. They'll say, hey, notice that you were falling a little bit behind. Let us know if you need any help. Let us know if you want to extend time or whatever. But that's all they do. They are not there to hold your hand. Your hand is not being held, okay? Not being held. I think Medcerts is perfect for if you are just doing office work or insurance. I feel like if you're going to be doing anything with blood work or anything, that's one of those things where I don't know if their course eventually takes you into having a class and doing it in person, because I know from experience of being the other person on the other side of the needle, I don't want a nurse sticking me who cannot use a needle properly. All right. So their courses like that tend to range more. Um, but most of the classes, because of COVID, like I said, and during the pandemic, went strictly to online. And I believe now they're starting to open things back up, because there was even a place here in Philly for Medcerts where I could have went in and actually got trained in person for things. So definitely check out the website out. I'll definitely put my link in for you guys to follow the link. Um, there is always a down payment. I think I had to pay down 250 or 300. I don't remember, to get my classes going. You do need a computer, so that you can do the video classes as they're going through, because they have quizzes. And then I did a lot of my classes watching through through my cell phone. But I do recommend that you have a computer for some of those things. They even give you all the books for the school and the classes, and for the tests for you to go back and look over. I had to get this. Okay, Amethyst had to get this because I love Stitch. I love Stitch, and she has a whole bunch of Stitch plush that was handed down to me from a friend who's moving to Japan, and she gave me all the Stitch, and Amethyst is always playing with the Stitches. And there's a big box coming from Sophie and Toffee I'm hype about. I don't know about you, but I am. Okay, I'm hype. So going back to Medcerts. So because I rolled off the coaster. I'm sorry. But going back to Medcerts, the more into the higher field you go, like I said, the prices go up to like 5,000, and they do cover everything. That covers the fee for you to take the state test too. Now I passed and got my certificate, and that's how I got my job that I'm in now. Because right now the medical field is trying to pick up anyone. They don't even care no more so much of you going into school and for 5 years or 8 years. It's more so they need people, and they're willing to train you and willing to get you in there, but you have to be willing to do the footwork as well. So first, to get your certificate, you can get that through Medcerts. The state exam that you have to take, they set that up. They even set up time and date with you. You can talk to them on the phone about it. Your intuition, your school fee to get things rolling and everything includes that. That's all part of the whole fee and cost. So really, if you choose not to go and do your state test, that's totally up to you. I chose not to go do the whole state test because I found a job I liked. Okay, so I'm not going to do my state tests, and I'm actually about to start another online course, another online class. This is another thing you do. You can keep adding those courses on and getting those certificates, and later on doing a big state test if you want. But there is a time limit. So you just have to make sure you're reading everything and include it in your time limit before you do that. Grandma got her Peppa Pig socks. Amethyst can't stand this show. She don't like it. No pig. That's what she always tells me. No pig. And whenever she's going to say that about the socks, excuse me while I size them up right now. I like to pair them. But yeah, so that is pretty much all I can tell you guys about Medcerts. You can always put in questions that you guys want to see if I can answer later on down the line. I'll try to answer you in the messages below. But I believe it's a good thing. I've seen people online who have taken Medcerts who have gotten the jobs that they wanted and have been successful with it. It's a teal. It's a teal. There we go. If I put it back here, I feel like you guys can see the color better. Yeah. And it has pockets. But it's not Disney. It's just a genetic $5 pair of sweatpants. But do I think Medcerts is worth it? Yes. Do I think you can go far with it? Yes. Do I think something should be in class only? Yes. So maybe some of those courses that are hands-on, maybe they're going to be switching over to it. I don't know all those answers to that. Unfortunately, I'm sorry. If anyone in below who would like to say something on that, feel free to comment below if you have taken those classes and if they had offered a different way to get those on-hand classes going, like on-hand, need your hands to do. Like my brother, who he decided to go back to school, but he went back to school for higher end of maintenance, in which he learning electrical, how to build houses, and they were teaching them from home on a laptop for about 2 weeks because someone had tested positive for COVID in the building, and so the whole building was shut down. And it was a struggle bus because they have to be in-house. You cannot teach someone about electrical work from a distance. That's definitely an in-house thing. So these socks are like, this is Monday. My mom wanted to get her some new socks, which I appreciated. So she paid for her sock. These are Tuesdays. They have little hearts on them. Ooh, light pink for Wednesday. So I hope that helps everybody with the Medcerts. I didn't feel like I needed to do a big long video for you guys because it wasn't that much to cover. But like I said, you can find, it's just too neon bright, it's not going to show up. You can find videos of other people. I looked into it a lot before I made that big decision to actually go with Medcerts. So, but I'm glad I took the plunge. I'm glad that I went with it because it got me to the job that I am now, where I'm working from home. A lot of medical fields are starting to switch over to working from home because I discovered during the pandemic that it's cheaper for a company to do things where you're working from home. Now, going back to, well, it's cheaper because they don't have to pay for the giant building to house everybody. But going back to Primark. Now, when I bought shorts from Walmart, they would shrink, like I said, around Amethyst, little short, chubby legs. I love these because there won't be too much shrinkage. And I had to make sure I got her something that's wide-legged so that my baby legs, she got those chunky legs. So I didn't want anything going on there, but where it would suffocate her little legs. But these are cute. These are like there you go. It's the color. She's going to be popping in color like me. And then they had the cutest button-up dress. They had a lot of, I want to say farm girl dresses in regards to style. But I like this one. It has these purple hearts on it, and it's really cute, and it's purple. Number one being purple. This was the first thing I picked up actually when we went in there, was this dress. She could probably wear this now with some tights as we get into warmer weather. It says New York, East Coast, and this is more of the color that it is. So I'll put it back there for you guys. It's got a real nice feel to it. And then we got her some jean. I got her a jean skirt. Jean is very into fashion this year. I noticed that it was definitely jeans everywhere. I hate jean. I'm not a big jean fan. I'm just not. But of course, you know, gotta have the unicorn. I can't wait to see her in her little skirts. I got her a jumper. Now, that's another thing that I really love is I love jumpers. I love jumpers to death, guys. That is my number one favorite thing. It just has a cream shirt underneath, but it has little flowers, little blue and yellow flowers. I love jumpers, and I was excited. I got so excited when my mom spotted that. I was so happy. She's like, who's shopping? Are we shopping for you or for her? I was like, definitely for the baby. It's just that you just spotted something that I love. I love jumpers. In which I did put an order for me for some clothes. And those will be coming because I haven't changed up my closet in a long time. There's clothes in there that I've had since high school. Because I haven't grown that much. And things I've had in there for like the last 10 years. But I saw these. And this was a two-piece set. Like these came together. So you have the pink ruffle with the unicorn. And then you have like the gray. That goes perfectly with that gray top. And then we had, of course, because I told you, everything's unicorn. I can't help myself. I love their shirts. Everything is so perfect. And then I think the last thing I got in here, which I need to take all this trash out now, is this water bottle. This one is for me. We grabbed this while we were in line. My mom's like, oh, you getting a baby water bottle? I said, no, it's for me. I'm not no Amethyst. My mom was like, it looks like my water bottle. My mom does have a cute one like this that she got from Dollar General. And I was like, nah, this is for Mama Bear. For my juice and my teas and my water. So I hope you guys liked this video. I know I did two things in it. You got your Medcerts questions hopefully answered. And like I said, you can always put messages down below. I'm looking at the time on this now, and I know that this is going to be a long video. So hopefully you guys stuck it out with me. And I will see you guys in the next vid. Thanks for watching. Later.